Hello.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, recording all of you.
And it's doing that now.
That's new.
Yeah, letting you
It
know,
does
like,
that
hey,
every
it's not
time.
recording.
Every time I start one of my lessons, it does that too. It's the
You have to
same one.
consent.
Yeah. It actually says different. It'll say this meeting is being recorded.
That's what I just got.
Oh.
Okay.
And
I
like
just
a
got
pop-up that I had to continue. That's the first time I've seen that.
Stop.
Zoom is updated. We've changed some stuff and it's not great.
Oh.
We should be good now, hopefully. Yeah. Does anyone else have recording privileges?
Can you get the recording privilege?
No.
It's your meeting, isn't it?
Yes.
We can do it. You have paints and everything.
Of course I do.
I'll record it tonight. Hopefully I have the file already, so that's easy.
Be
I'd
true.
be really mad if I had to redo that.
Okay.
Crash so many. Yeah, well, for whatever reason, I might have to see if there's an update to the program or something, but certain minis, it's just, I don't know how or what causes it, but like, I have to manually add the support.
Oh, that's dumb.
It takes a little bit. I have to make sure it's like actually supporting the right stuff and it's in the layer properly. Because normally I just do auto and then like a couple here and there wherever it needs it. But
That's stupid.
All ready?
yeah.
So the last game, the Legion of Osuvox finally returned to Waterdeep after spending some time in a mountain in the Shadowfell. The group was split. There was a date. There was some research done. After the date, there was some attempting to set things right, to kind of keep the communication going, and with the help of Baba, you were able to put this beautiful mosaic back into the then shattered window, the glass picture of her family home that you did some research on. With the druids that came with you guys, the druids that are left from the rapture, there were some talks with the family, with Na, about returning home and what Elite 3 would do next. Alara, it seems like you found who might be responsible for Blackstaff's death. Your once brother-in-law, Bladen. You guys are finally able to meet with Silverhand, as the castle ward was in high alert. You went with Captain Staggett, friend, to inspect the shattered tower of the Blackstaff, finding everything in ruins and the leftover magic, residual magic, kind of shifting in place, rearranging everything at the crime scene. You found tunnels below. There was a brief fight in some of the hollowed out fallen tunnels you guys found several thousand feet below. And you guys, the entire time, were trying to take precautions to keep the people you care about safe. As you guys left the tower, you were then led to, you were escorted back with several of the city guard back towards the castle of Waterdeep to meet Flagstaff. You all approach the shimmering silver doors. Huh? Oh yeah, Silverhand, thank you. As they open up.
Okay, so we go in. Well, never mind. I'm an earth elemental because I'm still carrying the dude.
Oh, the guard, yeah. Yeah, I guess we go in. Someone should contact Prin, let her know what happened.
What'd you say, Anna?
Aren't, aren't you the one with the message?
Sorry, I was looking. My
We all have
message
the
is up
earring.
to 120. Is Prin within? I don't think she's within 120 feet.
No, but we all have earrings.
Yeah.
So just talk to Bryn.
Oh yeah. Prin.
Just too far away.
Oh, with the earring?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I was about to say it's far, but not that far.
Christ. All right.
You just get a dial tone. Busy signal.
I'll cast Ascendant at 4th level. That's all I fucking have. You said what? Oh, you're trying. Hey Bryn, it's Lenora. Just meet us in the castle ward at Silverhand's place. We're hurting. Everyone's okay though.
Prin, as you finish your third cup of ale, you and Raynar are sitting watching his very pregnant lady, Vicini, read to a young turtle creature. There's some good memories you have, watching some sadness too, but you and Raynar are happily drinking, watching a water-deep sunset with some soft snow kind of falling in front of you.
Oh, that's nice. You guys are gonna ruin that for me. Are we at the manor or bar across street or?
Yeah, you guys are actually at the manor. Raynar got some stuff haphazardly working, so a lot of the beer, the ale is very foamy still. It's about half and half, half foam, half ale, but it's good. Just not everything is connected correctly yet, but he's trying.
Okay. So is this when I get the message in my ear?
Yep. Kind of.
Okay.
He brings you another ale as it kind of fills your mind.
Oh, okay. And then do I know how much can I respond with? Just normal amount, or is it just the
One
same?
at 5 words.
Yeah, within your mind, you can respond up to 25 words. So if you go over
okay.
it just stops and like the email ends.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let me think. Okay. Or I'm glad you guys are all okay. I assume you're all alive if you say you're okay. Nope, that's too many words. Hold on.
Perfect.
I
love this.
Hold on, I forgot to count, and then I was like, oh shoot, hold on. Scratch that. Okay, so I'll say, okay, glad you guys are okay. Okay, that's one word. I'll be on my way after this drink. And then say goodbye, Raynar. Have a great time. I'm gonna go meet our friends because it sounds like they're in trouble, so they might need my help. So it was really nice having this moment with you guys, though.
Yep. See you later.
It's good.
So you kind of down it, hop off the balcony. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Ooh, yay! That sounds.
Or acrobatics. Sorry.
A fun thing to do. Oh, hold on, let me. Athletics check.
Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. Oh no, you turd. Ooh, 15.
15. Okay. You're feeling pretty buzzed, and as you leap over, you kind of stumble, fall, and get up. No one notices. It looked smooth.
I'm fine. Okay, bye.
As you begin to kind of sideways shuffle towards the castle ward, you sent the message. The doors are open before you, Baba. You see a massive, probably 6 or 7 story castle. The ramp leading upwards kind of had these suspended candles hanging, obviously a magical essence about it. Yeah, something you've never really seen before, but something that piques your interest in future stuff. So do you guys want to wait, or do you guys want to go in?
Oh, Prin said she's on her way after this drink.
you.
Probably finished it already, but I mean,
Would we know about how long it would take her to get, like, about how long the journey would be?
20-30 minutes.
Do you guys want to wait here?
sure, maybe we can do some healing.
Yeah, I would very much be down with that.
Candles or anyone.
Yeah, you guys right now are being flanked by about 8 guards total, 4 on each side. So yeah, there are people.
The
Is
music
the door open?
It is cracked open. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music's getting pretty loud. It's hard to hear.
I'm turning it down for you guys.
Talking. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's bleeding through the map. It's coming through the map's mic.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start going forward so that I can set this guard down so that I can drop my form.
Oh my god. I'll go see. Is he dead?
Yeah.
He's super dead.
Yeah. Oh. Not sure.
Can I assess how long he's been dead for?
Make a medicine check.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's still trash, but it's medicine. 14.
Okay, he's probably been dead 2-3 days.
All right. I'll ritual cast gentle repose on him. So maybe someone can bring him back if they want to. So put the copper pieces over his eyes.
I'm not doing it, but if someone else wants to.
Yeah, it's like, I'm tapped out for all of this
That's fair,
stuff.
yeah, we
I
just
don't.
walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I
tapped
thought
out.
you were choosing not to. I was like, what's your line?
No, it's like
Well, but I mean, Silverhand might want to. Well, I'm still in Earth Element, so can't talk. But
so,
yeah.
Yeah, ritual cast gentle repose. But I did say I was going to heal everybody first, so I'm using my last bit of mass healing word for everybody because I think we're all hurting.
Yeah.
I think anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody gets 9 points. Baby healing. And then I will ritual cast gentle repose and put 2 copper pieces on his eyes.
Is the music better, by the way, for you guys? The audio? Is it bleeding through?
It's still bleeding
think-
through.
I mean, I can
Not
still
as
hear it,
bad.
but it's not bad.
Yeah, that's
it's-
actually pretty good volume.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's fine.
I can turn it up on our end so we can still listen. So that's
Okay.
I guess I would just make my way kind of in so I could set him down instead of just like out here.
Okay.
And
You guys kind of walk in the main entryway with the guards still surrounding you. As you begin to lower him, the rest of you see the massive rock creature. The pebbles just begin to fall. The rocks kind of subside as she's lowered down back to normal Elite 3 form. And now there's just a pile of rock in the middle of the water.
What kind of rock is it? There's rocks still there? She left behind rocks?
Yeah, it's like her form kind of melted down into this kind of rock pile.
What is it like? Is it sandy? Is it like clay?
Yeah, some sandy, some stone, some cobblestone, kind of a mix of earth and road mixed together.
Lathree, if you do this a bunch, you would make a lovely walkway.
True. I hadn't thought of that before.
Or
Neither
you
had
could
I.
think- You could think of it as her skin, like shut in like a snake. That's pretty interesting.
It's fascinating, but mildly gross.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are talking. Pran, make a perception check.
I have a question. If we're waiting half an hour for her, does that count as a short rest?
Sure.
Thank you. I was going to ask that as well.
Yes.
Whoever.
I'll be right back to you.
It's an hour.
Yay! Well, sometimes half an hour. Yeah.
So I am proficient in perception. And it's, so if I am, since I have that thing, it's gonna be a 10 if it's below 10, right?
Your
Reliable talent.
Yeah, thank you. Reliable talent. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 19.
Okay. As you're running, kind of jogging through the streets, you see a griffin, and it looks like one of the riders is adjusting one of the seats.
Adjusting one of the seats like he has a spare seat, as in I can flag him down and get a ride.
Possibly.
Okay, how close is he? Like, can I like yell at him and wave?
Yeah, he's like 40 feet off to the right.
Oh, okay. Amanda does not remember his name other than Griffin Rider. Does Prin remember his name?
I don't know, do you?
God dang it. I don't.
But do you know if that's who this is? There's a lot of them.
Well, I mean, I was thinking about calling over and just saying like,
Oh.
hey, like whoever, and if he doesn't reply, I'd be like, cool, that's not you. I'm just gonna keep talking all weirdly. But if it is, then I don't know.
On quick question on the hit dice reroll for a short rest. It's a +4. Is that just one time, or is that +4 for each die?
Each die.
Each die, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, so yeah, you just roll however many hit dice you like, and you just add that to your current HP, I'm pretty sure.
Well, can I just like wave over to him anyway and say hi? Just see what happens, see if he recognizes me. Can I see him? Do I know it's him?
He looks familiar.
Okay, okay.
As he turns around, he waves, takes off his helmet, the kind of long black hair hanging down. He's like, hey, Bren, what's up?
Hey! So is he close enough for a normal conversation now?
Yeah, he kind of.
Oh, okay. Like, hey, long time no see. Like, how have you been doing? I'll kind of, I don't know about, I don't think Griffins like me very much because I fell off of one not too long ago. So can I like kind of go up but be cautious and kind of read the Griffin and make sure I don't get snapped at?
Sure. Make a animal handling check.
Oh God.
I love
Friends
this.
shows up without a hand, y'all. Oh. Ooh, 19.
Okay. You kind of walk up, and the griffin gets really close to you, and it looks like it's gonna snap, and it kind of turns its head for you to pet it.
Oh, okay.
Last
I'll
second.
just pet it, and I'll smile. So you give me a ride. I'm in a hurry, my friends. I don't know if they're in trouble, but they said they need me.
He hops on, kind of offers his hand out to you, and he's like, "Do you trust me?"
Yes, and I'll look into his eyes. And if I don't, well, my hair kind of grew out a little bit, so maybe just kind of sort of like a little.
All right, Aladdin.
You hop
Yay.
on, the
That's
griffin kind of gallops for about 50 or 60 feet before the powerful wings lift you both off. You begin coasting
Ooh.
off seaward.
Is it like a motorcycle where I have to hold on to him?
Yeah, if you want to. There are
Okay,
small
cool.
little handles if you want to, but it'd probably be a little easier, but it's up to you.
Well, is it gonna be like? Well, I don't want to have to like lean over the handles.
No.
Yeah.
You can do it pretty easy.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will choose to hold on to him if I can.
Okay. As you guys fly through the cool, water deep air, the soft snow kind of hitting against your face, it's a nice moment for Pren, and it's been a while. You approach one of the guards. Any of them? Anyone you're looking for? Just
Whoever looks the smartest.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Insight
Baba's
check.
gonna be real good at just perceiving who that is.
Insider perception. It's up to you.
Doesn't matter.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You start walking toward one of the guards, and you're looking at one of the eyes, and you're like, "Oh, he's looking at me." You keep walking, and you realize that eye's not moving, but the other eye's looking at you. Oh yeah, hey there, Goblin. What can I do for you?
Baba needs to talk to someone about the candles that are floating.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
How does it work?
All right, here's the deal. It's magical.
Baba knows this. Baba needs to talk to someone who knows how to do the magic.
I have no fucking idea.
Don't know who knows how to do the magic.
No, look at me. I'm just a guy.
You can't help Baba. Is there anyone else here that can help Baba?
No.
This fucking. Can I just be like, can someone help Baba? I'm saying it out loud.
Just around.
Yeah.
As you're kind of looking around for help, you guys hear kind of wings beat, and then you look kind of behind at the doorway, and you can see a griffin rider helmet donned with Prin.
Oh, is that Eldos?
I say elders.
Is it Eldos?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ladies, and then as Prin, as you jump off, he's like, well, see you guys later. Kind of runs off, flies off.
He worked today.
Wait, I do the handshake. I do
Oh.
the Eldos.
It's a good handshake.
Alright.
Baba, as you say, can anyone help Baba?
Yeah,
Kind of sniffing out the darkness, you can see Lady Silverhand with a wrapped item about 5.5 feet long, and cloth with kind of small little ties at each end.
I just want to say, just before that happened, because we know this, like before he leaves, as Prin gets down and is like saying goodbye, I'm gonna druid craft like the perfect breeze through her hair and like the scent of flowers.
Ooh, thanks you guys.
I'm gonna help a girl out. I'm gonna help a girl out. Yeah.
I can't help at all.
Just that perfect. Yeah.
Keep them there.
Yeah, the handshake is to keep them there longer for all that.
Yeah. So I can do that. Yeah.
With the sunset of Waterdeep coming behind Prin, she kind of turns slowly. Lathree, as you kind of flick your wrist real quick, her hair kind of blows in her face, kind of swafting back, and y'all see the Griffin Rider kind of look for a second and then ride off. It's a good look.
That's a long double take.
Thanks you guys. Prin needs a little help.
So what do you
But Lady Silverhand approaches you guys, says, did you find anything of interest? More the same.
So many things.
I'll point to the
So many
guard.
things.
We found him down a hidden staircase.
He can be revived, but he won't decompose for 10 days.
And there were
He's out of magic, so I can't help him at the moment.
large creatures that tried to kill us. We might have been able to go further, but part of it collapsed and more of them were coming, so we just had to get out.
Interesting.
And it was really far down. How far did we walk? What was it like?
Close to a mile.
Like a mile?
Close to a mile, yeah. Interesting. Did you find? You said you ran into creatures, but did you find any people, anyone responsible?
We just saw the guard, and then the creatures came out. Like I said, there might be other passages down there, but at that point, it was better that we live for the day. So we had to get out.
We didn't find anything.
Okay. She kind of leans her head forward for a second, like she's focusing, then looks to you, Tibbs. This is probably the bit unceremonious, but I've been working on this for a while, for months now. The previous owner felt that it should be you, so it only seemed right. She hands you the wrapped item.
I take it and start to unwrap it. Oh gosh.
Okay. As you unwrap it, it is a long metallic staff of red and gold. The tip of it being extremely sharp and kind of going to the top, and then two twisting dragons kind of facing each other. I shot that to you on Facebook, but I'll add it to your D&D Beyond account so you have it.
Oh sweet, thank you. I just start flipping it over and examining it. I look to Silverhand and I say thank you. Sorry, my voice is. I say thank you. I will take great care of this.
Of course, it is a extremely rare item, so best to not let it to fall into anyone else's hands.
Oh no, they'll have to pry out my dead hands.
Well,
Schechter slowly leans in and goes, "What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do?"
I just push him away with my little strength and just try to ignore him as I look at this.
He doesn't resist. I'll find out.
No. So it does require attunement. I'm not sure how many items you have attuned right now. I think you're at 3, so you might.
I'm at 3. Yeah, I'll figure that out.
Okay, no worries. And then once you're attuned, and if you want to share, you can read whatever you want to the group.
Thank you. I shall. I will say I think I'm going to drop Ring of Evasion.
Which one?
Ring of Evasion.
Okay. Kind of looks at the rest of you as Tibbs is examining the staff, kind of flipping it back and forth, looking at the 2 dragon heads and the detail of it. When we spoke a few hours ago, you said you guys were all leaving. Where will you go?
We're going to return the Late Three's tribe into the Misty Forest. Start there. Do a couple other things, but honestly, just trying to. I will cut you.
Oh God!
Stop. Just trying to get out of the city. The person that killed Blackstaff is probably on our trail. So.
I was wondering on that, since it seems like some part of it is personal, since they left that in Winlara's bedroom with that personal note. Do you have anything or any way that we might be able to, I don't know, hide or any way that someone wouldn't be able to see us or know where we are? I mean, it would make obviously any movement of ours a lot easier, but then if we're trying to find out anything, if they can see where we are, that makes it much harder.
I understand. Let me think on that. Let's check one thing. You're talking about some kind of anti-scrying item, I imagine.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking about.
unfortunately, my last item I gave to a man known as Punicus. And as you know, he is no longer with us. This was a member of Force Grey who trained Jabari. Do you know where Jabari is?
Uh,
To the shadow
Our
Club.
our bed is in the Shadowfell.
the last we knew, he was in the Shadowfell, and we went in after and we tried to find him, and we weren't able. We did find my tribe, and then we're about to be overrun by some type of like evil army, and we're able to just barely get out. I scryed a few times on him, and I saw him in some type of container with some type of like liquid, and it seemed like he was surrounded by what looked like mind flayers. We tried, to contact him, and we never got anything back. And every time I scryed, I mean, he seemed hopefully alive, but not responding.
I hate to add this as well, but Jabari also kind of broke pact and left us, really. We had to go after him. He kind of was watching and then was gone.
He, well, I think he made it sound like he was going there for someone or something.
When was the last time you heard from her? What was his name?
Pernicus?
If Jabari, as you say, abandoned the group, I imagine it was for a very important reason. I imagine it was to find Punicus. This is saddening to hear, and she kind of looks off for a second. Kind of snaps to. I feel Blackstaff is the last insult that I can take. Force Grey can handle quite a bit, but I've begun sending scouts to try to give us an ability to predict whatever our adversaries are planning, and I do believe something is coming. We will begin preparing for the next few weeks.
What do you think is coming?
Just kind of looks at all of you, just says, war.
I'll step forward. And
Schecter
Oh,
Schecter gets almost excited. Not really excited, but like he starts fidgeting a little bit. Like he's I don't know. Like it makes him uncomfortable, but he's ready for it.
The excitement for war, Schecter surprises you, and for a minute, your memory takes you to a dark place, but you're able to shake out of it. What were you gonna say?
Silverhand, I think that's a really good idea. The Underdark, I can, attest to the strengths of the Underdark army. They will not rest. So I feel like they are coming. I feel like if we leave, they'll follow. But if it comes down to us versus them, will you heed the call?
What do you mean?
If we need you, will you bring the army?
I will try my best, but I cannot leave the city unguarded, if that's what you're asking.
Like, it seems better to have a war outside of the city.
Perhaps.
is the information that you're getting that they're coming to Waterdeep, or that they're coming for us, I guess, specifically? I'm just trying to, I guess, figure out what it is you know.
There was, a few months ago, there was a threat made on the Blackstaff's life. A few months later, they took the Blackstaff's life. I don't know how devoted they are to killing Yulant, but I believe they are coming here. To kill a member of someone within the castle walls so easily and so quietly is a bit disturbing. I believe they're trying to make a statement, and I believe they will continue to test.
So I know that I've thrown this idea out there before and nobody really was going for it. Fake our own deaths?
When did you make that idea the first time?
A long time ago, in a similar situation.
I mean, I just feel like maybe we're like a side part of this, but I don't think that someone is gathering all of the Underdark for us. Like, I feel like there's something bigger in play here. Like I said, we know Vladen has something personal here, but I feel like there's something else going on too. So we have a few things that we kind of need to check on, getting my tribe back to where they're supposed to be. I'll look over at Prin and Tibbles and just kind of checking on some family and making sure everybody is safe. I guess we can do what we can to see what we can find out, and you do what see what you can find out about this threat.
Yeah, Schecter, I don't think us dying is going to stop anything from happening.
No, this feels bigger.
No.
This feels much bigger. Didn't we find things when we were in the Shadowfell about weren't some of those papers about like something about the entire Drow race? You're muted.
Or something.
You're muted. We
Yeah, I
can't hear you.
Ooh.
When Lara?
Yeah.
Oh, now I hear you.
It's like we weren't muted.
Oh, that was weird. Your mouth was moving, but we couldn't hear anything.
I don't think that considering ourselves as a small piece versus a bigger picture, I think we're just part of their plan. The Drow are vindictive and vengeful. They came after Blackstaff because Blackstaff came to the Underdark with us.
Oh, so yeah, we're on their shit list. It doesn't really matter.
I have always been on their shit list, and now we're all on their shit list. I don't think they're going to be coming after you, Silverhand, personally. I think they will just be seeking us out.
I think the biggest thing about the biggest point that I need to make about us faking our deaths is that it gives us an upper hand. That if they think that we're dead, they're not going to be looking for us and spending all this time trying to kill us. We'll be able to.
As I say, but the problem is that
Like us.
yeah, if all they have to do is scry on us, like that's why I asked if maybe she had anything. But if she doesn't, I mean, we can fake our deaths all we want, but all they have to do is scry, and there we are.
And Vladen has scryed on us before. Or on me before.
Yeah.
No faking your way out of that.
No.
Reasonable.
Oh, yeah, Baba has a point. Baba?
What was the point, Baba? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Baba remembers seeing weird humans at the dock that weren't humans. They were actually Drow.
I mean, I can disguise us for a good while.
Wait, what? No, she's telling that to
Silverhand, letting Silverhand know that there's Drow.
Oh, okay. I thought that was bringing up the point because they were disguised. I'm sorry.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a captain that seems to work with a large number of Drow. I don't know if it's connected.
At this point, as you guys are saying this, a couple of what looks like holy people kind of step out from the shadow, and they pick up the fallen guard and begin moving him out of sight. Also, Captain Staggett reappears. Kind of leans forward toward Silverhand, and she whispers to him, nods, and heads out from immediate view. She looks to him and says, a bit new to the group. I know a lot of this can seem overwhelming. I feel that you have a good mind for all this. Is there anything I can help you with?
Who did she say that to? Sorry, there was like background noise.
Baba.
Oh, okay.
Baba likes to study things and learn magic and learn how it works so he can make things. So whatever you can do to help Baba reach Baba's goals.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
Can I help? Can I give him advantage and say how great he is at making things? In fact, my mum came back from the Shadowfell unable to walk, and he was able to just overnight make this amazing thing that helps her get around. I've never seen anything like it.
You did already roll, but sure, since it's hard with Skype to chime in sometimes. Roll with advantage.
14.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 13.
A tired look in her eyes, she kind of smiles a bit and says, perhaps when we get to know each other a bit better, I can show you my library.
Baba's eyes just get like real wide. Like, yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, I understand taking care of family and taking care of those you love, so if that's what you need to do, we will continue to prepare without, and I wish you safe travels.
Is there an easier way to contact you in case we get news or any other updates?
Or for you to update us.
Or a way to get back here faster.
Well, I am working on the way to get back here faster.
I have many ways to get a hold of you, so that won't be a problem. Should I need you, but I would consider no news good news. If I'm calling for you, it's not a good day.
Understand. What time is it? Like time of day? Oh, it just set, right? The sun just set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we exactly? I know we're inside somewhere, but
Yeah, you guys are in the castle. Castle
In the
Water-
actual castle.
Yeah, Castle Waterdeep.
okay. What kind of room are we in? Are we in like Greyhand's quarters or area?
So you guys have been in here before. It's when Staggett was kind of having his trial, sort of. A lot of the area is blackened, probably for safety. You cannot see through even those with dark vision. So you're in this, what you feel like is a large atrium. You can still hear echoing sounds in the background, what sounds like footsteps, but your eyes catch nothing. It's just black void.
Oh, so we're a super secure location kind of thing.
Probably.
So that nobody, okay. Have we have another item though. I don't think that we've mentioned yet. I'll kind of turn to Tibbles.
Oh, I'm still pretty interested in the stuff I'm looking at, but I hear him say that and pull out. Or you're talking about that orb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pull that orb out and show Silverhand. From what I understand, it's an orb of a blue dragon. My notes are falling out.
You're fine. You pull it out and give it to her?
Yes.
As you pull out this large 10-inch orb,
I don't know where I pulled it out from, to be honest.
probably a bag, probably one of the bags of holding.
Look till you lay through.
Yeah. Her eyes widen.
Whoa.
That was a motorcycle driving by. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
There.
She looks to you all and says, "Where did you get this?"
The Shadowfell. After we slayed Phasmarine, we plundered his hoard, and this was there.
Covers her mouth before she kind of offers to take it, look at it, inspect it.
I hand it over.
She just looks awestruck and kind of looks to you and says, "If I could have some time with it, I think I could perhaps learn a little bit more than you all could."
How much time?
Same time as
Okay,
last time. I'll put it in 5 months.
I mean, in all honesty, maybe it's better off with you. Thinking about it now, I wonder if that army that was storming the castle was coming for something like this. So maybe it is better off with you than us, especially if we're going to be getting out of Dodge.
What do you know about it, Silver?
It is an artifact of great power. When the dragons were at their peak of their power, these were used to lure them into traps. They can't resist it. In some cases, you could even control them. Now, she says that kind of a little blue spark kind of shines within it.
I look at the orb and just kind of look at that blue spark.
Inside check?
Sure. Make an subject.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't do it. Fuck.
Well, we're both doing it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
All right. 24. Whispers.
I'll go 30.
Glad I was paying attention.
I was trying to look through the notes to see what I wrote. Fuck you, man. Get out of here. I think. I know. Who has the orb right now? Is it Elise?
Silverhand.
Silverhand has it. And I'll just put a hand on top of it. Before we give this to you, because we do trust you, this is intent as a promise. If we give this to you to study, you will help us in the future when the army comes.
Make a persuasion check.
Really, like shit.
Oh,
She.
Do I get an advantage?
No.
Damn it!
And
She doesn't lose herself, but she's almost like, "You're talking to me this way? I just gave you a." She kind of looks at the staff.
First of all, we retrieved that.
She just looks shocked that you're talking that way.
Greyhand, we apologize. We're under
Silverhand.
Silverhand. We're under very
Great name.
we're Greyhands, so we apologize. We're under very stressful conditions right now. The last time things were like this, our house almost got blown up. We just want to make sure that where asses are covered are for later. We know that you have helped us in the past, but wow, I've totally lost the word. A promise is good, but a guarantee is just better.
I think there's a lot of unknowns right now, and everyone's scared. And as many allies as we can have and be able to trust would ease some of that. anxiety I think we're all feeling.
She kind of narrows her gaze at the drow in the room. You feel that familiar feeling for almost a second. Why don't you all just keep the old? She hands it back to you. Kind of inhales, like she's like letting go of something very important. You have done good things for me. I have done things for you. We owe each other nothing. Appreciate the help when you can. But if you have people to take care of, I understand. But unless there's anything else, I wish you a good day. Just kind of nods, turns, walks out.
We meant no disrespect.
You can hear your voice echo disrespect as she turns and walks. And you guys are left. Couple of guard. One of the ones Baba talked to is just like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I could have gone a little better."
Baba thinks you should go.
Okay, and he just kind of he nods in agreement and just turns and walks out. Then the rest of you are left in the atrium with a small pile of rock.
I pocket a handful of those.
Okay.
Skin.
Oh, the rock is from Elite. Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd this rock come from? Okay.
Some crumble in smaller rock, but you're able to grab a few.
At worst, it'll be pocket sand for later.
I'll leave. And I'll give the orb back to Alatri.
Okay.
Put it back in the bag.
When Laura kind of walks by you, kind of.
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, just saying that when Laura turns, puts it kind of firmly against your chest, and then just continues walking out and doesn't say anything.
Yes. Follow after. We're done here.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Could have gone better.
Was that goodbye? I'll say this to the group. Was she telling us goodbye? That felt kind of like a little harder than an "I'll see you later."
Are we still inside or are we outside the castle now?
You guys just step out of the doors. It slowly closes behind you. Baba turns and looks. It's that cross-eyed dude again, makes weird eye contact and just keeps walking down the ramp, not trying to say anything else. Just like, "Oh God, you're still here? Okay." Walks down.
She
I
has.
don't hate him.
She knows what this is more than we do. Obviously, she has a good idea of how to use it and her benefit.
All I know is dwarf has magic spells to know things.
Yeah. I mean, didn't we use identify?
Yes, we already did.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that. I can't do that.
I know there's a spell that tells you the legends and the lore of different items that could be.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that we can do. I mean, we're still pressed with time, but yeah, that's something we could definitely do.
When Laura, did you think she wanted to use it for like her own selfish gain kind of thing?
It definitely wasn't malicious. I didn't pick that up from her, but again, she gave her more options on what to do in the future. So it seemed like a good idea for us to ask for the army if we're gonna essentially give her a magical item that can be used for a weapon. It seemed fair, but now I feel like we have the upper hand. She knows we have it. We still have it. If she's so desperate to use it, she'll tell us, and vice versa. If we need the army, we'll give her the orb.
So when she gave it back to us,
Yeah.
Go away.
Well, I'd definitely like to know more about this if we can do that spell. I think that's a good.
It takes about 10 minutes and a lot of gold.
Yeah.
I think incense actually, but it's still a lot of gold.
So what's our plan?
That's what I.
Baba, you said that you had somebody that might shelter us, didn't you?
They asked you a question.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, so what's our plan?
Baba, you said you had somebody that could shelter us, didn't you?
No one knows people that can shelter people that aren't being hunted.
Yeah, I think it was for Raina that was getting
Baba was talking
shelter.
about Ragnar. Baba doesn't think that anywhere we hide here will hide us from.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to head out, right? Is there any way like I could? I've been.
Nick, can you mute yourself? The wind is blowing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I really want to go visit my family. I don't know. My parents. I had this when we were down under. I had this just strange feeling, and I fear for my adopted parents' life. And I know Prin, your daughter. I don't know which one's more important, but I know I have an urgency to get there.
I know
Okay.
that if
Right.
I scry on an area and can see any trees, like large trees in that area, then I can transport us to that tree like immediately.
Well, if
That's
you
the
can,
strangest teleportation I have ever heard, but I love it.
I mean, once I've seen or touched a tree, then there's no issue. I just have never been. I don't think I've ever been to Tibble's or Prin's, home. But if I scry, then I see it. If I see a tree, then I can do that. That's what I was thinking is if we take my tribe back, then I don't know, which first.
Hey, LA3, can you make an Arcana check?
No
Anna?
staff, right?
Huh?
You're like, we know who killed Blackstaff, right? It was when Laura's ex brother-in-law.
Yeah. Well, technically, he's still my brother-in-law.
Well, still.
Yeah.
But I mean, did Silverhand know that?
I told her.
Okay, I didn't want Prin to say anything during the moment because I was
Well,
like,
actually, no. I don't think I did tell her. I just said it was.
Yeah, we did when we first talked to her in the city. We had a whole conversation with her then. Before we went to Blackstaff Tower when she was just the owl. We told her then.
oh yeah.
We told Blackstaff who he was.
Nope. We told Silverhand because she was an owl. She took us to an abandoned building.
You're talking about before, way
long
before
time
we
ago.
went to Blackstaff Tower and had the fight. So she knew that it was Layden. You showed her the skull. You showed her the letter.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, before that.
No, she's talking about like last session.
I know.
But it's like I don't remember specifying if he was my brother-in-law or not. I'm just saying I know who did it.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, since we know who did it, do we know if they're gonna follow us or attack Waterdeep or?
We cried on Layden last time.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's
all beat up and.
Yeah, he was still in the Underdark in that tower that we were at, and he hadn't moved yet, but he did get information about something important. So we don't know. No, that's not what it's about.
I mean, from that, do you think we have time before he attacks Waterdeep, or
I don't
is
think
that on its next?
I don't think he's attacking Waterdeep. I think he's going to be after us.
Okay.
I think.
Well, then I'm comfortable leaving Waterdeep then.
I think he got what he needed out of Waterdeep. I think he got Blackstaff just to fuck with us, honestly.
I agree. Yeah. Then Prin's more willing to leave then, as long as we know we're taking trouble with us.
Yeah.
But leaving Waterdeep unattended kind of thing.
Oh, well, here's a problem. If we're taking trouble with us.
Yeah, then do we want to go to anybody's families? I'm sorry, Tibbs. Was that where you were going with it?
Yeah.
I got an unnatural 20.
So, our order of operations or our to-do list is get out of town, check on Tibbs' family, check on Prin's family, get a Lathry's family home. Not necessarily in that order, but those are the things that basically we need to do. If I'm not wrong, is there anything I'm missing? That's about it.
I can't hear Paul if he's talking.
Nick, mute yourself.
Nick, you have to mute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So with Scry, because of what you rolled, just thinking about how the spell works and everything, you can see or hear a particular creature. But if you're not using the creature, you can choose a location you've seen before. So if you haven't seen it before, you can't scry on it. But if you know vaguely of the creature, that's what modifies the roll they make to see if it's successful or not. If they save against your scry.
So I could scry on like a person and hopefully I will see that area.
Possibly. Basically, the more you know the target, the harder it is for them to save. And if you don't know them very well, they're going to roll better. If that makes sense.
Got it.
Well, I think we should leave, what, tomorrow? Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, we can take my tribe back. And then, I mean, because we left stuff there, we can let the barbarian tribe kind of know what's going on. And then from there, I guess we can decide where our next spot is to go.
Maybe before we actually leave, we should try and have some idea where we're going to go. I mean, there are a couple of towns nearby, cities that we could go to, or we could go to smaller towns. I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I'm pretty sure Alethi's tribe can, like, do that fancy teleportation and get us all there to where they need to be in the Misty Forest. And then we're just escorting them there. And then we're going to try to figure out how to get back, or try to figure out Prince or Tips first from there. So solid concrete plan is to bring Alethi's family back.
And I mean, we have maps because we got maps before we left for that area. So, I mean, and we traveled for some, we did travel some, and I saw lots of trees. So I could at least maybe get us close to one of those areas.
Honestly, even outside of Waterdeep, outside of Waterdeep would be much faster to travel to Printer Tibbs from here.
Yeah, like Misty Forest, obviously not a problem, but other places you haven't seen before, it's just going to be a little bit harder. I'm not saying you can't do it, it's just going to be more difficult.
But I'm going to try to figure out a way to get us here quickly in case we ever need to get back here. So with that, I will meet you guys at home.
Okay, the rest of you guys go back. Anyone else want to do anything? Check on anything?
It's
still the same day, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
I would kind of like to figure out how to send a letter, but just with a name, without an address or anything. Would it be possible to make several and send them out to a couple cities and kind of just put a word out, sort of thing?
Letter to who?
My brother.
Oh.
Do you have message? No.
No.
Damn.
I could, but a lot of stuff has to happen before I can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me know what you want to say in the letter, and then I'd say if you drop like 10 gold, you could probably pay some carriers to just add it and be like, hey, I just want to take it to the city. Here's what I'm looking for. Try your best to.
Okay.
Be difficult because it's not you hand carrying it; it's just some dude you're paying or lady. But
Yeah, because there has to be some kind of like mail service, right? I mean,
yeah, there
there
is.
are
But it'd be like,
messengers. So
yeah, like dropping a letter in Colorado Springs and being like, Nick.
Did I leave already?
I,
Probably did.
I was gonna say before we split up, if we want to sometime tonight before we sleep, Schecter, I know you're good at like making kind of like illusions. Maybe we can work with Prin and Tibbs, and they can help. Like if you could make me like Prin's daughter or one of Tibbs' parents, then I might have a better chance of scrying and just seeing how they are. I could do that tonight before we
so
rest.
so you want to police not cartographer, but police like photo recreator, have me make someone look like Tybalt's parents off of her descriptions of them.
Or
'Cause
just
that's
at least, or just
yeah.
one of them, you know, and then, or yeah, and then also Prin's daughter, and then it would probably be easier for me to scry, just since I've never met him.
Tibbles, are your parents I know this is a funny question, but were you raised by your kind of people? I've never met a tiefling with such mild manners before.
No, I was raised by gnomes.
Well, I'm glad that I asked. If I actually try and make anyone look like a gnome, it won't work because gnomes are so small. It's a funny kind of illusion.
It was a weird grow up.
Could you could make Baba look like a gnome, right?
Oh yeah, that would work actually. Now that I think about it, thank you.
Hector, instead of sending a letter with a name on it to a million different cities, why don't you just do this plan and disguise yourself as your brother? And then the lane 3 can scry on that.
Well,
Or you just
I
want
had
to
thought about that, but to be honest, I thought it was a little bit more pressing checking on Tibbles or Prince's family, especially with those hags mentioning her daughter so much. That was unpleasant.
Yeah, I can only scry twice.
As then, like,
Yeah.
who do we need to see?
I'm just
Whoever
saying,
we
like,
need to just be like,
I was just saying if we're going so far as to even disguise ourselves into people we've never met. No offense to like Tibbs or Prin, not at all trying to be insulting or anything. It's like the only person that can disguise anybody is Schecter. So it makes sense that if we're gonna use that method, the surefire way is to find his brother. However, if you want to do your paper method, you should just send a wanted poster, come back alive, pay them X amount of gold, and then everybody will be on lookout for him.
Holy shit, I didn't think about that. I mean, is that okay? Can you do bounties where people won't shoot at him?
Yeah, like a capture kind of thing.
Capture alive.
Yeah, basically, Schecter, the more you want to drop on this, the more higher degree of success you'll have.
I was gonna
Okay.
say that was our first job here, was to find someone that was missing. Which
That's
was
very
Raina.
true. Now that you mention it, I don't remember that at all.
Ugh.
I'm having a hard time remembering us meeting up. No matter.
That was like 2 years ago.
I believe that my brother might be able to assist us if he is alive, especially if there's a war coming. He and I were trained kind of in this sort of thing, so it might be a useful companion, but it's also a long shot. I don't want to derail from what we're on right now. I know that it's pretty pressing, us checking on Tibbles and Prin's family before we leave. And if we don't know where we're going to be, it feels almost frivolous to have somebody capture my brother. I don't know where I would have them bring him to. I feel like
Maybe as we get more information, or you know, as a few days go by and we kind of, I don't know, maybe get a better lay of the land of what's going on, then we can look at maybe scrying on him.
Yes, yeah, that does sound like a good idea. I wonder if I missed that stone of scrying.
Bryn has one thing as we're leaving. I just want to look up in the sky and just see if he's still riding around.
Make a perception check.
Adorable.
Just want to see. I don't want to say anything. I just want to look.
I just want to look.
I just want to see. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Uh, 19.
It's pretty good. You look off, and kind of some of the snow gets in your eyes. You look. You shield a little bit, and you can see a small little group of about 3 riders.
Cool. Okay, just want to know.
Okay. Are you guys? Where are you guys headed? The group headed.
Excuse me.
I was heading.
If there is any equivalent of a mail center, like for like somewhere that they send out mail and there are couriers and stuff like that, that's where Schechter's going to stop off before going home. I feel like you guys brought up a really good idea about the wanted poster, but I really just need to send him a message, and the old-fashioned way might be the best right now.
Okay.
Our magic is sort of spoken for, and that's okay. I don't need a magical hand at this moment. I think just sending out a message would be best.
Okay. So you're gonna go do that. Go and make an investigation check.
I rolled an 11, but give me 1 second to get over to the character sheet. So that'd be 15.
Okay. Takes you about an hour, but you do find what appears to be a small female goblin. Appears to be closing up shop for the night as you kind of catch her as she's begins to close one of the panels.
Wait! I'm about to make your week. I promise you. This will be worth it. Please don't. Hold on. Okay. Please. Do they notice me?
Yeah, she turns. You can see like the big bat ears and the kind of this scarf wrapped around her head. You get a very familiar sneer glare from the goblin. She kind of, what is it? What do you need?
I need to send out a message, but I need to send out many messages, actually. I know that this is a bit of a tall order, but I'm willing to put plenty into this. I need to send out a letter to a person, but I don't know where he is exactly. I only know what he might be called.
That sounds problematic, yes.
I am willing to spend 500 gold on this adventure.
That sounds like something I could help you with. Yes.
I was hoping to hear you say that. So I have 1 letter, and I could quickly make it many more letters. My idea is that for each letter, I will pay 10 gold for that person to find this person that I need to give them this letter. And if you could send out, by my math, 50 of those, by 10 gold each letter, to this town in the nearest, however best distributed, at least 20 or so in Neverwinter, 20 or so here, and 5 or so in however many small near towns nearby. But just as far as this 500 gold can get me with these letters, I need to send it out to my brother. He looks like this, and I'll disguise myself for a minute and then realize that does no good because this is just one goblin seeing what he looks like. And then probably doesn't change much for the goblin anyway. Anyway.
What name does he go by? We'll start there.
Ovation Cooper is what we were last going by. And I don't have it in front of me, but like there are dwarven names as well, and I'll give that name as well on the letter.
Very good. Just kind of jotting this down on a little pencil outside the shop. Anything else? So,
Um, that is all. I do you want me to bring you these letters by the morning? Should I?
if you hand me the letter, I will take care of it for you.
You can copy it. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. And I've been like scribbling down a message, a note, a couple of paragraphs. I'll send that to you. I've been kind of like writing it in between this.
Okay. Yeah, just shoot that to me when you got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll head home.
Okay. Got it. Nice. Baba, what do you want to do?
2 questions.
Yes.
Will the spark go from the horn?
It's hard to tell. Moved pretty quick once she gave it to Renara.
But we still saw the spark come up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the library.
Which one?
The Nair Library?
The secret library.
Okay. In the mountain?
Is that right?
The one you guys
Yeah.
went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do more research on using magic to make lights or light sources, and also look up about that orb and how it responds to certain people. I'll tell you later. Exactly what I'm looking
Let's
for.
write this down. Orb. Go ahead and make an investigation check. We'll be there for probably some time.
Oh shit.
27, but I'm going to use my +5 on this. I'm going to go 32 because I'm not on everything.
Christ. Okay, I'll get back to you on that one. Everything, I guess. Orb. Okay. With that, though, you probably won't be getting back until early morning. 2-ish, 3-ish in the morning.
Probably.
Yeah,
Another one.
just one. Yeah. Okay. Did you want to do something? Because you were kind of walking out. Okay.
I wanted to go find a temple for the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Is there one in the city or the city of the dead? Or where's the nearest one, I guess?
You can make an investigation check if you want to ask people, or
Let's see what I can do. If I have anything fancy.
or a religion check if you're going to go on some kind of deal.
You said investigation or religion?
Yeah.
Okay. That's true. Okay. 24.
Okay.
Being a jerk. Sorry.
After you hand the orb to Alatri, you walk softly and with purpose through the snow through the city of Waterdeep. You make your way east towards the city of the dead, where you all need the city to save the dragon. You make your way over there, and you can see these suspended wills, kind of almost dulled against the snowfall now. And you feel your pendulum almost beat as you turn a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Follow the direction.
Okay. It's like this soft hum with the pendulum as you make your way towards a what looks like a raised grave, but there is a little walk-in space with an overhang, the snow kind of hanging on top. The outline of a raven carved on front, as you see, is a simple tribute to the Raven Queen.
Is it like an entrance, or that's just kind of it?
It's almost like just a small inlet
All
with
right.
an overhang,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
All right. Is there anyone around?
Perception check.
23.
Okay. There appears to be someone kneeling at the altar. They appear very frail. hooded figure, difficult to make out what race, just kind of kneeling against one of the altars in front, with small little candles lit. Several candles are burnt out.
Okay, I'll take out some incense, light it, and politely ask, "Is this seat taken?"
The figure flinches to your voice, like startled him. You can see a pale male elf that just kind of nods and kind of offers the side to you.
All right. Are you a patron of the Raven Queen?
I thought I was.
What makes you have doubt?
I don't feel her. I'm hollow.
I don't know how to say this, so I'll just blurt it out.
He's like looking at you earnestly.
I felt her disturbance also.
What happened?
I'm not entirely sure, but for some temporary solace, and I'll like take out anything that I have of Anubis. I don't think I have anything though. Is the ground like sandy? Is it covered in like dirt? Okay, so I'll just draw or use wax. Melt it. I'll melt some kind of wax and draw Anubis, and he's a brother in some sort of way, but I'm trying to help bring her back too. But he's available in the meantime. Not trying to convert you, but I'm just saying he can answer for now.
Make a persuasion check at advantage. He seems earnest and listening to almost every word you say, hanging on every word.
12.
Okay, it wasn't that hard.
Okay.
Just thinking. Do you have anything to eat? Kind of strange for an elf to be appearingly homeless. Just kind of holes in his boots, holes in his robe.
I assume I have rations, but I don't have it listed. Can I just assume I have rations? Or did we take bread recently? No, never mind. That was something else. Okay, I'll just give him some rations. It's not the best, but here's quite a few.
Okay. Want to do anything else?
I should have realized this first, but is it alright if I just stay here for a little bit?
Yes.
I need to sleep.
Oh, yes, of course. She's always welcome to anyone.
And I will go into a trance. And I would like to say I'm stuffing all of my important shit on me. So,
Fine.
like, I don't know, just do shit. I don't know, like all the.
She doesn't. Yeah, she's putting everything down her shirt. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She's going in a trance. She doesn't want to get pickpocketed.
Yeah, I have arcane lock on my money pouch, but I need that on my person, so it'll just stay underneath the chest plate.
Yep. Going to the flea market. You don't want anything hanging off. Everything just shove it down.
Right before you go into the trance, you see a few more of the candles appear to just burn out.
I mean, I can see in the dark. Okay, but I'll just light some more because that's safety first.
Light a few more candles. He just hears whispering under his breath, just earnestly, just almost rubbing his knuckles, looking like he's just trying to get some kind of answer. Okay. You go into your meditative state. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm going to start attuning to the dragon staff.
Okay.
Also, I can't get it on D&D Beyond, so whenever you can send it.
I'll just make it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Did we want to do a legend lore on the dragon orb?
I think that's smart. Yeah.
It'll take a little bit of time, but I think we all got the components and stuff last time we were in town, so I should be good on. I think it costs like 250 incense or something.
Yeah, incense worth 250. Spell consumes 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold each.
So yeah, I'll gather Lathree and Baba. Baba had asked about it before we all wind down and stuff.
I was not there, so.
Oh, sorry, I was writing stuff, so sorry if I missed that. Lathree, I think you have the dragon orb.
I do. Sorry, I was looking at something.
You're fine.
We'll hand that over. I'll look over at Tibbles and be like, that staff is amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have to take something off?
Yeah. Yes.
Focus on that?
I was gonna get to that. I had to take off the ring of evasion, so it's good for when you need to evade, essentially. Definitely sets me back a little, but I think the stuff is gonna be worth it. Did you want it?
Sure.
Or do you think somebody else would do better with it? I don't.
Do you keep attuned items when you're in wild shape?
I'm like, no one else is here. I'm talking to Tibbles. Lathree has no magical items. I don't know. It says I use a reaction to expend. It doesn't say that you have to say anything or.
For that kind of stuff, when you go in wild shape, you do absorb. I'll look up when you're in wild shape how that would work.
Right? Because I mean, it's still there. I mean, if it was something that I had to like say something or do, then I would understand it would only work if I was in some type of shape that spoke or, could do. But if it's just as a reaction.
Yeah, we'll look that up after the session to just make sure. I'm pretty sure you can, but just double check.
Well, between you and me, I mean, if you need it, you can have it. But if you don't, no one else asks, I'm probably going to keep it.
But you can't use it right now, right?
No, but I can always switch as needed, just being that I'm the squishiest one.
Well, how about I just wear it, and then if you need it, just tell me, and I can hand it over. But it seems like, I mean, if it's not being used.
No, was my thinking. So yeah, I'll hand it over.
I know you don't have any magical items, but you can also turn into a wall of water and a wall of rock and stuff. So I'm just saying, like, I know you don't have any magical items, and that's fine and stuff, but I'm just saying.
You
also have a pretty bad, and you can like teleport through trees and shit. So I'm like,
okay, well, everyone can do cool stuff.
Well, I can throw daggers, but
I'm like, my deck save is not very great. So you have evasion.
I'm not opposed to you having it. I'm just saying, I know like you really want a magical item, but I'm just saying like the appropriate magical item for you too would be good.
Oh, I totally agree. I'm just, if no one else is going to be using it, you already have evasion. My dex is not very high.
How high is it when you're in like wild shape and stuff, or a bear or an eagle or a polar bear or?
Normally,
like,
honestly, they're trash when she's in wild shape because she adapts all.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I'm just saying if it's better for Tibbs to have it because Tibbs can't do whatever, then sure, we can find you a magical item that would fit you better. But if that works, then fine.
most of my when I'm wild shape, most of my dex is either 0, 0, 0.
What other attuned items do you have, Tips?
I have that Ring of Shooting Stars, the Ring of Evasions, and then Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not taking anything that she's already using. It was just because it was just going to be sitting there not being used. And I have no problem just giving it right back whenever she wants it, but
You can have both on.
Yeah, but you
switch
just
between them.
can't.
Yeah, can't have both.
Yeah,
Can't use both.
yeah. Tips. I don't know if you can use
Do that too.
the wand and the staff.
That's true.
So I mean, I think you can use 2 rings.
Well, the staff is only a one hand,
yeah.
and so is
Yeah,
the
I can cast
wand.
them.
That's warcaster shit.
Yeah, I think you'll need to use your hand for like
Somatics.
to gesture.
That is true, and that goes to my next thing that I was going to do, but I'll do that in a second. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take the Ring of Evasion back.
That's
and
fine.
They're
Get rid
just harder choices now.
Yeah. So sorry.
All right. So you got that back. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I also now have 2 staffs. So I was walking like this down the streets. So I was what time of day is it?
It's late. It's dusk.
Oh, then I guess I'll ask around the group or anybody. Does anybody have like a sash or something so I can set my old staff on my back so that I can carry it around, so I can kind of switch back and forth between my staffs.
What do you need?
Like a
What are you asking for?
sash or something to hold my staff on my back, so that way I can have 2 staffs but not carry 2 staffs at once. I don't know if that's something I can do.
I don't have like an extra thing.
I could probably help you make something like that.
Like a back strap?
Yeah,
Like
sheath
a
almost.
sheath,
Yeah,
but for
staff.
For his staff? I could probably help you.
I might have an extra like loop strap. Would that work?
Or you put your quiver, right? Just poke a hole through the bottom, like for your arrows, right? Why are you squinting at me? I think
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
What, you want to make something
No, that's
stupid?
good idea.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, if somebody can make something like that, I'd greatly appreciate it. So yeah, because I definitely don't want to lose this other stuff that I have. But I'm excited to have the dragon staff.
So the dragon staff will be your main, and your staff will be on your back for now, right?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
What? Because legend lore isn't exactly identified. What do I get about this orb from a legend lore?
No, not to try it.
Okay, so I guess Alethria gave me the orb and then went and talked to Tibbs, and I just went in my room and started doing a legend lore with it, trying not to attune to it, being tempted to, but like knowing that'd be bad.
Interesting.
I play it some music. I start playing a couple of different scales, trying to figure out if I can get it to like light up some after like setting out the incense and laying down the strips of ivory and stuff like that. Try using one of the like pieces of ivory as a pick, see if that works. Do a slide on the guitar with it, like or on the lute. Try a couple different things, see if I can kind of get it to react to some music. And then like I'll playing scales and start just playing melody and kind of noodling for it and see if just creative music helps. Play some dissonant stuff, really off key, some sour notes.
You're playing scales for the dragon orb.
The first time around, and then if that wasn't working, I'd moving on to just like noodling and melody and yeah. Oh, thanks. Wow. Thank you. I can't believe I missed that.
I heard you.
That was good. Thank you. I'm really upset I missed that. That was good though.
Meanwhile, okay. So you begin to play, and some notes miss, some notes catch. Every once in a while, you hear like sounds like a strong wind. You hear waves beating against an island. The lute begins to speak to you. When the elves separated, the elves who are destroyed or faded into legend, the magic has been warped and twisted over the centuries. Although their primary purpose of calling dragons still functions, they also allow some measure of control over the dragons. And as it ends on dragons, in front of you, you can see a small swirling, it's like a hurricane. You can see lightning within the hurricane. Each orb contains the essence of an evil dragon, a presence that resents any attempt to coax magic from it. Those lacking in force of personality might find themselves enslaved to the orb. The image in front of you falls, the small swirling sphere of water, and there's a small little wet circle in front of you.
Wait, like separate from the orb?
Yeah.
Or is it inside the orb?
Separate from the orb.
What? Is it on the ground or is it floating?
It's on the ground.
Oh God. What is that, my friend? I'm asking the lute.
It is a vision.
What? Okay. I'll keep playing, expecting it to like showing me something more.
Okay, make a perception check.
Rolled a 16. Do. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Oh God. My heart's beating really fast. This is kind of crazy. I didn't expect it to go this way.
Schecter's just up in his room, getting eaten by a dragon.
A dragon's spirit, nonetheless. Like, just a soul. You said perception? 27.
It's just a ring of water, and you look at it and you continue playing, and you can see small little streaks of lightning. I'm not really sure.
I go to pick it up.
The water?
Does it shock me when I get close or anything?
You go to pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. Make a dex saving throw.
$17.
Okay. You take, as you grab it, the water just evaporates and you get shocked. You take 11 points of thunder damage.
Youch. Does it shock the loot at all?
Not just you.
Okay. Well, all right. That was unwise. That could have been worse.
But the water is gone. Just the orb remains. Just kind of still, ominous in front of you.
But there's still water there?
The water is gone now.
Oh, okay. And the orb is kind of just, it's dormant now?
Yeah, appears to be.
Okay. I'll write down all of that happened to tell everybody in the morning, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Anyone else do anything for bed?
Prim might just hang out with Raynar and his girlfriend, not fiance, yeah, girlfriend and stuff, and just kind of like she liked the whole family feel again, and just kind of like being around friendly family. It's kind of nice. So she's just hanging out before bed, drinking some more ale, of course.
Yeah, Raynard's pretty drunk, but it's still a good time. All good vibes. And
Wow.
you're staying outside?
Yeah, I I need my 6th level spell slot, and I used it.
Oh.
So I'm already there. I'm just sleeping.
Okay.
I guess I was gonna find Prin and Tibbs and Schecter and see if we wanted. Oh, that's right. I rolled the Arcana because I can see the person. Oh, but I could still scry on them and see if we how they are before I rest.
Do you just want us to just explain to you what they look like, or do you need Schecter to do the illusion?
I mean, you can explain it to me. I just think I'll have a better chance if the more familiar I am, and the more like if you had a picture of them, that would be easier.
A painting.
A painting, a drawing. I just
in.
I think, can't you, if they have like an item of theirs, you can scry. Oh no, never mind. They would have to have the object on them. JK.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at yourself.
Well,
Since Schecter can like literally change how he looks.
mhm.
I would
was
not
just
be
thinking.
unwakeable. You would definitely be able to get me up if you guys wanted to do that. Just putting that out there.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm just trying to think of how accurate I can get it. Because I mean, in D&D, I don't like. Prin, I think, would have a picture of her daughter. If in D&D there's a thing like a photograph, I don't know if that's like
You hired an artist who could sketch a picture of
right.
it.
That would be like a painting or artist, right?
I would feel like Prin would have a picture of her
Right.
daughter.
Oh, she definitely would. Yeah, I guess Amanda doesn't know if like because like medieval times kind of thing. I didn't know if
Yeah.
Right.
sort of thing.
Like a pencil sketch, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have that, so I can give that to you.
So if you have that, and then if you want to like describe, since I'm sure that's not in color, like
Yeah. Yeah.
hair color, eye color, just the more you can describe her, probably the better chance I have.
Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely like a little mini me, like super pale. That's who I am. She has darker eyes than me, like a darker blue, not like super pale kind of blue, and hair is blue as well. I mean, she's a little mini me. So. And I haven't really seen her in a while, so I mean, bigger than the picture, I guess. but yeah, I mean, pretty much it. Little chunky cheeks. That's what
Okay.
I.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna try to scry on Nephili.
Yeah, Nephili. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. You guys sit for about 20-30 minutes, kind of going over some of the details, looking at the rough sketch. And you sit cross-leg, LA3, as you kind of focus and do your breathing and feel cold. You can see soft snow falling in front of you. You can see a small, humble wooden house with a faint light coming from the window. As your vision takes you a little closer, the snow building up on the trim of the window, you can see a small little girl with little ears pointed. She kind of has pale blue hair. She appears to be holding some kind of wooden horse. It's kind of hard to tell. Make a perception check.
Do I get to guide him to myself? No. No, I don't, because I'm smart. What am I? Perception? No?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Unnatural 20.
Oh, okay. You kind of press your sense to the window, and you can hear very labored breathing. And you look a little closer, and she's covered in these rashes along her face, and it's almost like a wheeze to her breathing. It's very difficult for her to do, but she appears to be trying to sleep. See a small bucket by her bed, and just kind of wrapped in her blankets. And that's where we'll take a little break.
Ah, shit.
Well, that makes me very sad. They said within a year, though, so I
Yeah.
have time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But I still wanted to at least.
I mean, technically,
yeah. How bad? Yeah.
Yeah.
And where too?
It could be 365 days or less. It's
Within a year.
just saying.
Or 364 days.
It could be.
Positive thinking.
Yeah. Don't
Um,
kill my child, Paul. Ass.
let's start at 7:05. Good or 7:10? What do you guys want to do?
Whichever is fine with me.
7:05 is fine.
Okay.
What?
Can we do 7:10?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What? What was that?
7:10.
7:10?
We can do that.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys. What the fuck is that me?
no, that was Lynn Nicholas.
I don't know why it's saying that though. Okay. So
You did this.
We'll come to you in a second. Alatri, you kind of snap out of the scry and you breathe one last kind of cold breath in front of you. As Tibbs is with you, Brandon's with you, I think, as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I saw her. I mean, it looked like a little you, so I'm pretty sure.
Well,
It seemed like a small wooden house. Does that sound right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least there's that, so we know where she is.
Mhm. That's good. That's where I left her. So that's good.
It seemed like she was sleeping. She does seem sick. I don't know what it is. There's a rash, and it seems like her breathing is a little bit harder than maybe it used to be. But I mean, she was sleeping and she was alone in the room, so
Okay.
yeah.
Does it seem like she was just sleeping, like she'll get up kind of thing? Or
I
just
mean, it's
sleeping?
I mean, it's nighttime. She was snuggled in her blankies, and she was holding maybe like a little wooden horse.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
So,
that's Nephilia then. Yeah.
so I mean, it seemed like she was with it enough that, for her to be holding something. So
She's not like, okay.
yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but that would be my best guess, is that it was just that she was sleeping. So
Okay. Well, I think we have time. So if Tibbs's family is in immediate danger, I'm okay. But if I get any sign that she's not okay, I'm gonna leave you guys and go.
well, let's do that. So Tibbs, do you have a photo at all of either of your parents, or?
No, actually, I don't. When I left, I didn't really leave with any. No, wait. Well, I don't remember leaving, right?
Oh,
Yeah. So actually, no, and that's why I want to go back home. I feel like I have this weird missing memory. And I don't know why I left them. I've enjoyed being with you guys. I know that, but I don't know why I've come here. I don't know why I've joined
You
you guys.
remember being with them, right?
Huh?
You remember like being with them, like growing up with them and stuff?
I remember growing up. I don't remember having great memories where I lived, my home, but I don't remember why I left.
Well, I mean, we can try you describing them. We can get Schechter so he could maybe, make an illusion of them.
Yeah,
I don't know. Are you a good artist? Do you want to try to draw them?
I've never really drawn before, but I can try.
Prin, you're pretty dexterous. Have you tried drawing before?
I can try, but I got this from someone else. Sure. I mean, I can. Paul, I don't know if I can roll for that. It's like a thing I could do,
I mean, I could try
or,
draw.
or if Tibbs does. Yeah.
Like Tibbs is
Or,
if we're all trying. She's describing, or we're all trying to get a good drawing of one of them so that I can scry on.
I said it'd be better for Tibbs to do it since she actually knows.
Or just she can describe and like the police sketch, like no, bigger nose or thinner nose or
Okay. Hey, which one of your parents are you describing, Tibbs?
Dimble, my father.
Okay. How do you describe him?
Okay. So I explain him as older, definitely some wrinkles under his eyes. He overworked a lot. They never stopped in their shop. Um, Bigger, portly, big white beard, mustache covering his entire face. You could barely see his mouth whenever he would talk. Just dressed in normal attire, just white button-up shirt and pants, black pants to go in the shop. Always smelled of sage and lavender. Again, from always being in the shop, just he loved being around herbs and medicines, and stern at times. So definitely like frowed a lot, especially at me. But overall, nice man, big almond brown eyes, tan skin from being out in the sun, tending to the gardens all the time. Try to and get out as best as I can as I explain it.
Okay. And you're drawing it, right, Tibbs?
Yes.
or yeah, I didn't know who might be better.
roll for artist.
How artistic would you say Tibbs is?
I'd say she's moderate. Like she's not the worst, she's not the best. She's definitely out of boredom and not really having many friends there. And then tending to her parents' shop all the time. Probably would sketch some plants, so she's got a lot of plant practice. Not really people, but she could probably, I'd say probably get a rough-ish sketch on a good day.
I could guidance her.
Go ahead and make a performance check, Tibbs.
Can I give her
Alright, guys.
guidance?
Not for this one.
Okay.
Not bad. 18.
Okay.
Oh,
As she was kind of talking out loud, describing Dimble Murdig, you guys see the thick beard, the kind of frowed eyes, older man, kind of she described. So you have a rough secondhand view of old Dimble.
I mean, he's really short. They're all really short.
Very short.
Very short.
What's his name? Dimble?
Dimble.
Dimble.
D-I-E-L-E.
Oh,
Mhm.
so cute.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to scry on Dimble.
Okay. What's your spell DC?
Wisdom 16.
One sec. Okay. You're reaching out similarly, like you were for Nephili, and you cannot reach him.
Oh. Just like it doesn't work. No, don't you even.
It fails.
No. Sorry. I have a kitten trying to jump from the couch to my desk. Just covered with everything.
Very brave.
And he's really not dexterous at all.
Ooh,
He would fail. At least. At least. Okay, I'll tips it. I didn't get anything. Not like there's something wrong, but just sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, it's not like I didn't get like a bad feeling.
Oh, if you didn't feel anything out, that doesn't mean it's a good thing either, though, right?
No.
You sent the paper bird.
I did, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, but if it still flew, which is good. Otherwise, it would have just into nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was in the thing.
What's that? Nothing comes back.
No, it doesn't go back. It's a one-way. It's a one-way
So
bird.
we're gonna send normal mail back.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't go, it's because of and so that's something.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on Tip's shoulder. Just kind of reassure her.
That still doesn't sit well with me. Maybe I didn't draw the photo well enough. I don't know. Maybe we can get Schecter to try tomorrow, and you can try again. Maybe my mom.
Okay.
I'm pretty. Tibbles is pretty like she's already shy again, but she's kind of holding herself, kind of closing in. Not really sure what to do.
Yeah, we can try again tomorrow. And yeah, we'll get Schecter and see if he can help, with the lesion and we'll try that.
If we're being honest, I have I don't think I've told you guys while we were in that what was it, Castle of Dreams, and then, like
Fortress of Memory.
Fortress of Memory, there you go. While we were in there, I had some really weird dreams. I had a dream of my family, of my mom and dad, and I don't something happened to them. They were killed, and then I had this hand fell on my shoulder, and obviously I'm adopted, and this hand fell upon my shoulders, and I heard a voice say, "Welcome home, daughter." And I mean, I don't know anything about my family. This seemed something big, something dark. And so I'm scared that something bad has happened to my family that I know.
Wow.
There was a big fire, and my parents were killed.
You did the bird thing after that?
Yeah, that was, I had that vision, that dream, while we were there, and then as soon as we got back here, I sent out that letter. I just don't have a good feeling about this.
Well, like I said, we can try again tomorrow and see if we've got a better chance.
I'll put my hand on her shoulder too and just kind of reassure her as much as Bryn can. Try.
I'll look to you, Bryn, and I know your daughter is very important, and I do want you to go to her to help her out. And if all is well and fine with my family, then I'm okay with not going back immediately. But if I can't get any confirmation, I want to go there as soon as possible.
Well,
With
I
my own
mean,
eyes.
I think we should stay as a group. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to get the maps because I know we got maps before we left. So I want to pull those out and sit with Prin and Tibbs and get the areas marked so we know where these spots are. And then I'd like to look and see kind of where that is in conjunction with the Misty Forest, but also really just in conjunction with any place we've been, because we've traveled a little bit around here. I've seen a lot of trees. So like if we swung near, somebody's area, if I can recall a tree in that area, I can at least transport us there. You know what I mean? Like in the neighborhood, and then we can travel from there. So I just like to, sit with Tibbs and Prin and get that marked out so that we at least have a better lay of, where everybody is and where we've been. I can track that and then see if we can get kind of a better idea. That way I might be able to get us, I think I can get us, if I can't get us right there, I might at least be able to get us closer. So
Yeah, I'm good with that. And I'll just tell Tibbs. I know we've all been kind of doing this together, and if I feel like Nefili's not well and I get something, like how we get dreams and stuff, if I'm sure I'd probably get one, but or some kind of sign that like the hags or something are doing something with her, then I would, to be honest, leave and go to her. But I think also whatever is waiting for you at home is probably not the best, and I know that you guys would do the same for me. So
Thank you.
So, but yeah, and they said less than a year, so I think we have time. And from the scribe, I feel comfortable that she's not in immediate danger, and I know she's with people that I trust. So,
Well, as soon as we find out, as soon as I know more, we'll definitely, your daughter's there.
I think sooner than later. Yeah.
If look to like 3, so we try again tomorrow.
yeah, of course.
Thank you, both of you, and I'll head off to bed. and tired and painful.
Okay. Got it. Rest of you making your way towards
Making
sleep.
your way.
Oh, God.
Ouch.
Towards sleep. Just kidding. Mara, you said you something else.
Yes. No, I just wanted to sleep. And then as soon as the 4-hour trance is done, I'd like to cast a couple spells.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright, first I wake up. Is the elf still there?
He's not. It is freezing. I need you to make a con saving throw.
It's fine. 19.
Okay. You can feel your feet beginning, not to numb, but you just feel it in your extremities that you're just fucking cold. You're okay. You're not exhausted or anything, but
Everything on my person?
make a perception check. Or investigation, sorry.
Can I guidance myself?
No.
10.
Okay. Everything seems right.
Can I just check for the important ones?
Yeah. Everything important is on
So-
the person.
Coin purse, rapier.
Yep.
Cool. Book.
Which book?
The book, the tome.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm satisfied.
Alright.
Alright,
Healers or something. It's not there.
where's my shield? Ah, bitch.
Components?
Oh, pendulum?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I would like to use stone shape. And does it require materials? Do I have it? Oh, soft clay. Oh, but it doesn't cost money, so I could just use my pendulum. So the little jackal that I drew in the sand, I would just like to make it what's the opposite of recessed?
Concave.
No, recessed is down, so that's the same as concave. So it would just
Oh,
be
convex.
convexed. So
Yes.
a raised. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Convex.
we'll just go with raised. So a raised version, a raised convex.
Just making an anime figure.
Shut up. I said it in English. And just of the jackal, and I'll put underneath in common, saying a brother to the raven to help guide others within darkness or lost in darkness.
Interesting.
Is it that interesting? Because now I'm to help guide others.
Oh.
All right, and then I would like to use word of recall, if I can.
Okay.
So, do I have to offer anything? Nothing. So, must designate a sanctuary. So that's what I would like for this to be. If you attempt to cast the spell in this manner in that area that isn't dedicated to your deity, the spell has no effect. So.
Okay.
Is it fine? Can I do like an arcana check to see if it like, or a religion check or one of those to see if it like set?
Sure.
Which one?
Your choice.
24.
Religion, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You come out, and your hands are kind of shaking a little bit. You weren't really dressed for the cold weather. But you can see your breath. You can see the stone kind of rise up 6-8 inches out of the ground, and you are able to write in the letters that kind of read in common, right? Guide others lost in darkness, and you kind of end with the S and you look at it.
Brother to the raven. That's important.
Yeah. I just did the last one.
Okay.
I got it all written down. And then feel like you're being watched.
In a good way.
Look around.
Yeah, look around.
Okay. You can see a hooded figure in black with two long pointed horns, just standing about 100 feet in the snow, just watching you. Can't really make out the face, but it's just standing there.
Can I make my way towards it?
Start making your way towards it and slowly, not backing away, just slowly moving away from you. Still frame.
Oh, I
just
see, I
watching
see. Hello? I don't like walk faster.
Start walking faster and you say hello. You blink and it's gone. Don't get a sense it's a bad thing.
All right. And with that, I'll take a moment and then walk home, and I'll put my scarf up.
Okay. Kind of wrap your scarf around your face. You make your way home. Would anyone else want to do anything? Read? Everyone's going to bed.
You know, library stuff, and they said they're taking time late in the morning.
Okay. You.
I kind of would like to do a guards and wards before I go to bed. I know I didn't say it earlier, but especially since the dragon orb's in my room, I want to just do a quick guards and wards, and that it has a lot of effects. But I'm just gonna do it on my room, and everybody in the Legion is exempt, so they don't get walk into like a trap when they walk into my room.
Jeez. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it does a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
it keeps this dragon orb safe. And I made a point to get all the components for it last time we were out.
Okay.
I mean, I could just cast it on the house and then keep the yeah. Well, no, because I got to walk around the house to do it.
So the house is probably like, it might be a little high on my math, but I'm pretty sure it's like a 7,000 foot square house. Like it's huge.
Yeah, you
Still
did
do it
put
on,
it
like,
so that I couldn't do the whole. I could do like one or two floors kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Just my room for simplicity, because I got the dragon orb in here.
I gotcha. The snow is falling hard as Baba, you're making your way back. Make a perception check. Do it on purpose. I swear.
Very good. 8
Okay.
Wait, what?
or 5.
That's
Oh,
5,
six,
bro.
yeah, 5.
You see a ominous figure approaching you. You can't make out their face.
I mean, Bob is the wisest, so. Does it look like he's coming towards me? Like he's directed at me, or
If
just.
you're walking this way, they're coming this way.
I mean, Bob would say hi.
What are we hearing? There's a lot going on in the
Gotta
back.
meet the other one, Schecter.
Yeah. Nick, you gotta mute your other one.
Nice.
Bob will say, "How are you? Baba thinks you should get home. It's snowing real hard."
So this goblin is talking to you as you're making your way home. It's very late at night.
You're so stupid. Yeah, Baba, what are you doing out here?
Oh, Bob was at the library doing lots of research. Bob got a lot of knowledge.
Wanna walk and talk, I guess?
Sure.
Yeah, tell me what you found.
Okay. You guys begin walking back towards the house. As you walk forward, you can see the snow is building up in front, and there appears to be a hole in front of the house.
Can I do something before I leave the temple? I just want to leave like a silver piece. You can say no.
We'll say you could do that.
Okay, thanks.
A silver piece.
Yeah. Hoping that guy comes back, or maybe a gold. I feel like if it's a gold piece and somebody else picks it up, they're gonna like fucking fight. So I feel like silver is modest. Okay. So there's a hole in front of our home.
Yeah, you guys both see this. Huh?
Kind of.
Appears to be, so the snow was built up probably about 3 feet, and it just appears to be a hole. Something fell in the snow.
I'll uncover it. We'll look at it. I'll investigate.
Investigate the hole.
Okay. You guys walk up, see a humanoid laying there, red hair, appears to be cup in hand, just kind of laying down.
It's not hard work.
Smack him. Hey, What are you guys doing up here?
What are you doing out here, Raynor?
I was thinking.
Yeah.
And tries to sit up. Almost loses his balance.
Mm.
I think I should marry her. I've been thinking about it all day. I should do it.
I think that's a grand idea. Do you need some water?
No,
Okay.
I need ale.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on
He kind of rubs his head. A little
All
bit
right.
better.
So, Vicity, are you going? Well, yeah, you should marry her.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Did you tell her about you guys leaving with Gatton?
I don't know where we should leave.
You don't think you should leave?
Yeah, it's my home. It's where I grew up.
Yeah.
It should be here. Like our child should be here.
All right.
Baba made arrangements if you want. You can stay in the city.
Oh, you did
Yes.
that.
Those friends will hide you.
That would be awesome.
Why'd you do that, Baba? I don't know what I almost said.
I don't know who that person is. Baba has friends. Baba went and visited his old mentor. But Baba's going to give you some books that you should read about how to do stuff better. And that way you can make money.
You found parenting
And
books.
if you want, you can work for Baba's guild.
Interesting.
You have a guild now.
Baba's working on some stuff.
Like you're working on making a guild, or you already have a guild?
Baba's working on making a
Oh,
guild.
I see.
And I'm going to pull out some books on basically two really basic ones on
What's a hammer? What's a screwdriver?
woodworking
For
and-
dummies, basically.
Yeah, basically a woodworking one and like a stoneworking or stonesmithing. Hand them those, and then I'm gonna hand them one on business management.
Business management. You know, Raynor, we could get a ceremony as soon as tomorrow. Actually, we should do it tomorrow.
Seemingly like you sobered up a little bit. So it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think just I didn't really ask her.
Baba, take over. I mean, yeah, I think you could do both.
Baba thinks you can try,
Hmm.
but Baba thinks you should go about the right way.
I mean, no disrespect, but have you helped anyone in a relationship problem?
Baba is a grown man.
Oh. Okay.
Baba. I'll hold him back like a little bit. I'll just like reach for the top of his head and like pull him back a
Listen,
little.
Baba will give you job. Don't mess up.
Okay, so
Fuck this
we're good there. I think you should ask her, but if you want something grand, I think we have a couple widows that could help.
Okay.
And then if she says yes, then we could just do it there.
Maybe we can figure it out in the morning.
We figure it out in the morning.
I'm pretty tired.
I bet you are.
Drank a lot today, but I'm good now.
Cast restoration on 2 more times.
Hey, it's good now. Cleared up poison.
Cleared of poison.
As you guys make your way into the door, you walk up towards the stairs, and there are webs filling the staircase.
Can I investigate the webs?
Sure.
And
Like,
I was gonna say before bed I would have gone down to hang with family if anyone was awake.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you go, you investigate. You think they're drow webs?
like webs of wolf?
No.
No. They're just spiders.
Webs. You look
Can we tell if
down.
they're magical or
Yeah.
like if they're magically produced?
Arcana check.
Oh, that's intelligence. Get after it, man. Can I help?
Sure. You already asked about their.
20. Unnatural.
Okay. These are definitely magical. And as you look past, you can see that there's fog in the hallways.
If I was gonna get a flask, start using acid to melt the way through.
I'm going to. How long does this last? Sorry, I would like to do a spell, but I just want to make sure. 10 minutes. That's too long. I'll just start investigating. Like trying to.
Yeah, I guess are we gonna go slow or are we gonna go fast? So we think something's happening.
I think something's happening. I'm gonna talk into the earring. Yeah, talking to the earring. Aletha, if you were awake, we need some gust in the hallways. Everybody else get up. If
What
you're
did you
awake,
ask for? Dust?
Gust.
Yes.
Gust
Gust.
like a wind, because there's fog in the hallways.
Okay. Okay.
Fog and spider webs, magical spider webs.
Did I ever explain that spell to you guys? I thought
Nope.
I explained it to him at some
Nope.
point. I never
Oh,
explained it to you? Okay.
If you're awake, get out. If you're sleeping, get up.
This is something.
I
Message.
I would have totally designated the Legion as like exempt from
You didn't
any
say
of that
though.
stuff.
You did.
You
I
did.
swear I
But
did.
it still probably has effects.
Oh,
Like they're still there, but you guys won't get caught in the webs and like
You just
stuff
walked
doesn't
into
affect
the
you. I know, that's why I was like, did I explain it to you guys? Because if I
fuck
didn't, then
is
you wouldn't
happening?
know.
Yeah, I'm just like Bladen's here. I'm about to like scry on this guy, and it takes 10 minutes, and that's too long.
was gonna say Alatri would maybe see it as something familiar since we have something very similar around our tribe. I've just never seen it in our house before.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk up. It is pretty obscured with some fog. But Schecter, you waken from the earpiece.
Nobody panic. It's fine. It's fine. If you're not part of the Legion, maybe it will be less fine. But you guys are fine. Just walk through the webs, pretend they're not there.
What is this?
It's a protection spell for while we're sleeping and away, so that people can't mess up the house. It only lasts for a day, but I figured I have the orb in my room, not in a bag, so I wanted to protect it. Maybe I cast it a little further than I intended, but you all should be fine. No harm. No harm.
Oh, okay, then I'll tell Baba because he doesn't have an earring yet.
As you look back to tell Baba, you can see Raynar kind of caught in some of the webs, just like.
Wait,
Oh.
he's part of the Legion.
Help.
Yeah.
You did say it
I
was part
told
of
him.
the
I
Legion.
told him I was part of the Legion.
Oh, you did? You
Yeah.
graced him?
Everyone did.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No, when Laura did, that's why it was such a big deal. 'Cause she's like the one that has hated him.
I mean, yeah, but then I told him like I was like, oh, by the way, I made him the thing.
Okay. Yeah. He's able to move through the webs.
He's
but
just-
kind of getting caught on.
God, the poor druids downstairs are like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it wouldn't be on the first floor. It would like be the top couple. So it would definitely be the like third and fourth levels. Maybe some of the second, but I would kind of go top down with it probably.
Your room is on the second floor, right? Yeah.
That was on the third.
No.
No.
It's on the second with mine.
Okay. So it's second up.
Okay. Cool. But you guys are going to sleep? Doing anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to sleep. Get more spells back, I guess.
Back to your room.
Light some incense
I'm not
and
sleeping
go
on
to
the
bed.
I'm gonna cast whatever I have, if it's water breathing or water walk, before
Oh,
I go to
and
bed on everybody. Ritual cast that on everybody.
I'm gonna get back on the earring and say, also Raynar's gonna try to propose to Vicini. Maybe
Sorry.
we'll be a wedding tomorrow. So anyway, good night.
I'll radio back like, well, good luck for him then.
Good night.
Good night again.
Yep, that's cool.
Good night, Tibbs. Good night,
Good
Sean.
night.
Good night, Brent.
I'm gonna tell
Good night, Alethea.
Raynar.
Good night, Wade.
Take the earring out and put it next
Good
to my
night,
bed.
Tips. Good night, Prin.
Tell him that
Good night,
Bob's-
Schecter.
Baba.
Okay, something I had to think about. Do you have an earring yet? No, you don't hear it.
Dang it.
It's only been a day since I asked my make, and we've been busy.
Oh,
Busy.
I need to ask Baba a question.
Okay.
Can you take this scarf and make it fancier?
Yes.
I just want to be able to see during the day.
Papa thinks he knows what he thinks.
Alright, and be careful with it. I want it on this scarf specifically. Don't ruin it. It's
You want Baba to make any changes, or just add?
just add it. Don't change anything about it.
Baba got it.
It's sentimental.
Baba doesn't know those words.
It's special to me.
Well, I mean, he knows what the words mean, but he doesn't understand the sentiment, if you will.
As Baba shuts the door, you guys all find rest. So you can all take a long rest. Good to go. Yeah, you guys wake up a little bit. You two and Lara and Baba wake up a little bit later than everyone else. But as you guys make your way downstairs, the druids appear to be pretty packed up.
Oh, we're still playing. I thought this was your lead into like, okay, and we'll end it here. I was like, no, I don't want to.
I just want to see where you guys are going first.
Okay.
I put the earring back in and I bring the dragon orb down to put back in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm going to speak with a couple of, I guess, Na first. Sure, I'll speak with Na.
You approach her, and she is sitting, kind of looking down Troll Skull Alley. Appears to be in thought, kind of holding this fancily carved wooden staff.
Oh, fancily carved. Hey, Na, I have a bit of an obscure request from you.
What is it, child?
Would you and your tribe be able to make an extravagant proposal or setting for Raynar to propose to Vicini? Before I say that, I would like to make sure they are not around.
Make a perception check.
No! 12! I'm rolling like caca.
So you say that.
I whisper it.
You whisper it.
And what does Nell say?
Okay, she kind of looks at you, kind of leans back, and you can see Raynar and Vicini kind of on the other side.
Okay.
Appearing not to notice, but she's just like, do you think now should we do it now?
I mean, if you could just make a really nice, like, Garden of Eden or something
What is
outside. Really nice flowers and vines and pretty things like that. You know, just trying to make it like an arch. Can you make like a fancy arch? That seems appropriate. And like, if you can.
Make a perception check.
Should I switch dice? I feel like it's too late. Oh, okay, 17.
Let me finish my eggs. See if I can talk to you this.
All right. All right.
She kind of calls, Yuki, come here, boy. Literally like a dog. He like comes running over. Where the rest of you guys are. You guys are waking up. You guys are getting handed plates. They hug some of you awkwardly. Just kind of, hey, thank you for letting us stay here. We appreciate it. Hope we won't need trouble. You guys eat breakfast, kind of mingling with each other.
I'd like to check in on Tibbs kind of sit next to her at breakfast? If she's at breakfast, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down eating breakfast. I have a plate and probably sitting away from everybody, kind of eating quietly.
Yeah, I'll come over and like
All the notes
sit next to you and eat and just kind of ask if you're doing okay, if there's any weirdness that happened last night or any feelings at all.
No weird feelings. I was exhausted, pretty beaten up, and after fighting those things, I'm okay. Still worried. Not really sure what to do or where to go from here. So many questions, and I don't know how to get the answers.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think going to see your family, even if nothing's happening with them, at least they might be able to ease your mind on that they're okay. You know.
Yeah, it would be nice to ease my mind, but and still many questions.
Yeah. Well, we'll get them answered. Did you, is you and your staff more acquainted and stuff? Were you? I'm excited to see you use that.
I'm assuming I attune to the staff. Yeah. It's a really nice staff.
Yeah, it's badass.
Pretty interesting. I do a lot with it. We'll see. I don't remember the name of that damn dragon. But I was thinking about him. You know, that young, stupid bronze dragon that we met.
Oh, the cocky one.
Yeah.
Oh, the shithead. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Zelafard.
Yeah.
If we could, now that I have this, return a favor essentially. I don't know if I want to yet.
Wait,
Maybe
I'm
let
sorry.
that
I broke
sit.
up a little. What can we do? You broke up a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, do you remember how he said that he couldn't get into Waterdeep?
Oh, that's right.
I think this staff can help him.
Do we want him in Waterdeep? I'm remembering right that he's
Yeah.
that guy I don't like, right?
Dang. He's been slightly helpful.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Like the guy that left us on a boat, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't like him. But I mean, it's maybe we can ask for favors or something.
yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, that's low on the totem pole right now. I can
That's
care
true.
less about him. But I was thinking this could help him.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help us down the road.
Yeah. That means it's a pretty powerful thing then, so that's nice.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Lady Silverhand wasn't wrong when she said, "Don't let it fall into the wrong hands."
Definitely.
It is going to be weird carrying a new staff. I've had this one with me for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember how I got it.
Yeah.
I do remember having it.
Like even when you're little, like a kid, or like.
Oh, that's foggy, but I know ever since I've known you guys and a little before that it's always been on my person.
Interesting. Do you think your parents would know where that came from?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's another question.
A question. Yeah. Well, I hope we can get it figured out.
Yes, me too.
That's pretty.
I'm eager to see if we can scry on my mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta ask Schecter and I almost said Kristen, Schecter and Alatri about it.
If you guys like turn to look for Schecter, he's like very close by, trying to listen in about the staff. And as soon as you see him, he goes, "What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do?"
I want to know.
I ask him, do you really want to know what it does?
Well, yeah. What does it do? What does it do?
I hang it really close to his head and then I let it fall on his face. That's what it does.
So it's disappointing. Okay.
Did not expect.
As you rub your forehead, Schecter, the meal kind of finishing up, you guys start to notice that these strange kind of bluish flowers begin just appearing in the doorways and along the trim of the bar. There are white flower petals that are on the ground.
I would like to go up to Olatry.
Yep.
And I have my shield, and I drew it a long time ago with a dinky little emerald on it. Look, it says emerald. So I'm gonna pick that out. And then I will give it to Olatry, and I'm gonna say, quick, Olatry, make it into a ring. Like Druid Craft, something. Wooden? I don't know.
Okay. I have Druidcraft, so
Yeah?
would that work?
Sure.
Cool.
Cool. So we now
Yeah.
have this
We'll make something pretty.
like what is it? Is it like petrified wood? Isn't that like super strong? Or did I make that up?
Can be.
Yeah, I think it just depends.
Yeah.
On how it's treated. Yeah,
So,
the druid. So.
Yeah, so it's this nice like aged white barky thing with a green stone in it. Cool. And I'm gonna find Schecter and Prin. Well, who are they separate? Or are they they're sitting next to each other. Tips there too, right? Okay. I'm gonna hand this to Prin, and I'm gonna say, sneak it over to Radar. Wink, wink. Sleight of hand that shit.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it and conceal it in my cloak.
And then I'm going
I
to.
assume you're gonna need some music.
That's exactly why I'm here, Schecter.
Do druids have musicians? I've been looking around. I'm not really sure if I see any in this tribe.
Maybe.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'll gather up a small band if possible.
Nice. Do I need to do anything for a?
Yeah, I need Winlar and Prin to make sleight of hand checks.
Can I give her guidance? So like I'm passing it off to her, and then she needs to pass it off to Raynar super slyly. So can I give her guidance?
How long is guidance?
A minute.
Instantaneous or a minute?
It lasts 1 minute.
Okay, you can go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Can I give her guidance since I'm handing it to her?
You're handing it?
my God.
Yeah, I made it.
You're
I
gonna have
hand
to
it to
read check.
her.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. You make a sleight of hand check.
No, don't.
and
Oh.
Have it +4.
I have an 8. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
And I'm handing it off to Prin.
And then she gets guidance.
And then I'm gonna slap her with a guidance.
Okay.
Not the.
And then I walk over to Raynar.
Okay.
Okay, so I walk over to Raynar. Oh.
Perfect.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Doing so well.
Oh no.
What happened?
I rolled an 8.
Wait, total?
Yeah.
But with guidance?
I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 1 on guidance, and I have a +5.
Wait, are you not proficient? Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Raynar might be drunk, so
I might be drunk. It's fine. Everything's great.
you kind of, Prin, you're excited. You're excited.
Oh yeah.
And
Young
you're
love.
kind of
Yay.
walking a little bit too fancily. And Raynar kind of looks at you like, oh God, what's happening?
I'm like, I'm coming for you.
And as you go to kind of hand it to him sneakily, the ring falls.
No.
And he kind of fumbles to catch it. And he's kind of has it on the ground, and Vicini's right behind him. And he kind of swerves, and he offers out his hand.
Oh,
Smooth.
cast darkness.
That be smooth.
I just want to say this really quick. I almost cast darkness.
Oh, I wish you would. Help.
It's just dark.
I can't see. A soft, lovely tune begins to strum up from Schecter and the lute, and a couple of strange wind instruments that appear very recently made. Raynar kneels and he looks up at Vicinity, and she's kind of holding her hand over her mouth. And he says, I know life is hard right now, and I know things aren't exactly how I want them, but you're exactly who I want. And I'd do anything for you. Will you marry me? And all the druids kind of have their arms around each other. Yuki's just in the back, just like nodding his head.
Dibble's is hanging out next to Yuki, just gagging, like, don't get married, it's not worth it.
He looks at you and goes, all right.
It's gross.
She says yes. And a couple of druids
Yay!
round a clap, like they don't really know what to do.
Yeah, we'll clap.
Kind of some soft golf claps around. They hug and give each other a kiss.
And then I'll just like look at Raynar.
Yeah, he takes Vicinity by the hand, just kind of winks at you. The door opens. You can see there appear to be 4 vines kind of hanging with these light blue flowers that kind of drape around the entire house. You can see Na kind of out there, kind of finishing up the last one. There are beautiful flowers around the house that weren't there before. It's beautiful, and the soft snow kind of falling across. Very, very beautiful.
And I'll just whisper in the earring and look at Baba too. Just like, all right, everybody, outside. Oh, go. I'll grab him by the ear.
As you go to grab him by the ear, you can see a small little figure on Baba begin slapping the side of his head.
Tenant?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go.
Where do you guys go?
I will, I guess, stone shape a bit of a, what's it called? There's a dais, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
DAIS, where it's like different, it's like steps leading up. Yeah. Dice, I think.
Like a raised platform.
Yeah.
Like you'd like an Ultron.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of where the 4 vines meet, you kind of place it right there.
Yep.
I didn't realize this is happening right now. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
we all got that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Vicini understands. Will you marry me? Yes, now.
Now.
Immediately, actually.
Yeah.
You can see a small green bird fly above her head, give her like a flower veil.
Oh, it's a flower crack. God, getting married by hippies. This is great.
Pretty much.
Love it so far.
Okay.
Alright. Then,
He's like, Rainer was like, I think we need like a minister, a cleric, or something to kind of awkwardly walk through. Excuse me.
So I'll meet them on the top of dice.
I'm gonna use shape water to move all of the snow as they come, so that it. Yeah.
Kind of this magical shift of snow as it kind of makes a small little barrier as they walk through. When Lara, you walk behind them. Still with
I'm
you.
gonna cast dancing lights.
Ooh, that's a cute one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing lights.
Globules floating around.
As they take the platform, these small orbs almost swirl around them and then kind of hang still behind them, and almost like a backdrop. The soft music still strumming from Schecter and the lute.
I've used Beguile to give us all uniforms, so the band all looks alike. We're all wearing the same thing, like still the same person, but we all have a uniform. We're all looking alike.
Horn?
Like what?
Like a horn?
No. Like a uniform. Like we
Oh,
all are wearing the
uniform,
same
sorry.
thing.
I thought you meant
They-
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, there are these very unique, kind of reddish suits that the druid doesn't really know what's going on, but he continues to play. And the drow takes the platform.
All right. So first, I will just say I ritual cast ceremony. They have that.
This is very weird to you. You've read about this, but wedding goblin stuff doesn't really happen that much.
Yeah.
It is beautiful though.
Preparing something.
Okay.
Thank you to.
Good start.
You asked for
No, I didn't
this.
say that.
You asked for
I
this.
didn't prep. We were driving.
Me neither.
Thank you for everyone joining us on this auspicious occasion. Auspicious is a good word. It sounds bad, but it's good. The Legion, the Ether Etlands. Okay. Is Gatton there?
He is there.
Oh, Gatton.
No.
Gatton to join in celebrating the union of fellow Legionnaire Raynar. What's his last name? Ember.
Never ever.
Raynar Neverember to his beloved, the city.
Yuki's just like,
Crickets. Is that what he does next? God. And I would like to take both of their hands because it costs like 25 crushed silver.
Okay.
Can I just like for flavor just crush it and they turn into wedding bands?
sure.
Okay. So use a pendulum and they'll appear and I'll give them to one of them.
Yeah,
or to
one's
each
a little bit more thin than the other. One's kind of a thicker, plainer feel.
planar band. And I will, and you may exchange your rings.
They're kind of laughing, just kind of the craziness of the situation, just shrugging, like kind of going with the flow kind of thing. But they do seem happy, and it kind of hits you in the feels a little bit.
Oh gosh. I will. The only holy cloth I have is my scarf. The dingies. Oh no, but I gave it to you. Ah, I have nothing. Does anyone? I need a cloth. I need a cloth.
Did you ask him? You did ask him.
I'm asking like, hey, can you give me that? Get it really quick. Okay.
You make eye contact with her.
Run up there.
Yep.
In the middle of everyone.
Yeah, I know it's fine. It's like you're like a ring bearer almost.
Yeah.
So as they exchange, I'll have them hold hands, and I'll take Bedania's scarf and wrap it around both of their hands together, and I will, for flavor, cast Sacred Flame, just like above it.
Okay.
Right. May Anubis be with you as you are each other's foundation, laughter, hope, and forever love.
As you're speaking, you guys can all see like a small swirling flame. You can see the dancing lights behind, but the small swirling flame kind of come from the scarf. As you have your hands on it, it's kind of focusing above you, and you swear you hear forever in the back of your head.
Ugh,
Um,
I'm fine.
You kind of finish, kind of let go. They embrace, kiss.
As soon as they kiss, I cast pyrotechnics twice and think fireworks like all over the sky.
Oh!
These small fireworks and like 9:30 in the morning in the alleyway with these dancing lights and these two people kissing. There's reds and blues and they're kind of streaming across the sky as Bob is kind of throwing stuff in the background. The druids all celebrate. Yeah, they're all clapping. See even Nala kind of wipes a tear. All right, that they've seen something beautiful and first time in 2 years, some happiness. Your parents kind of holding each other over the newly made item that Baba made for them.
I unwrap their hands, and I'll just say, everyone meet the Never Embers.
As they turn and kind of raise their hands, and everyone's applauding, the fireworks in the background, the dancing lights, the beautiful canopy of vines above them. We'll probably call a game there. Felt like a good part. Yeah, good job, guys.
I get my scarf back to Baba.
Yay!
We gotta end on a wedding.
That was a good ending.
I thought it was like gonna get talked about, and then I was like, oh fuck, this is happening.
It's
This
going.
is happening.
Everyone was a part. Everyone participated.
Well, Prin effed it up, but yeah, because she's part of
Yeah,
it.
that's why we did
That's
it.
all right. That's all right. He smoothly turned that
I
into.
know. I was
That
just
was
like,
good. That was real good.
good. Good job.
Good job, guys. Look at you doing the good work. Tibbs, if you read that staff, I could not give that to you until after the shadow fell, so that's why it took so long.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you read it, like, literally, it would just would have been like, boop, go away, and then
OP.
So
Well, that would have been nice.
keep it for whatever, yeah, because I knew he was coming.
I get it. That's fine. No, I'm excited.
Yeah,
This is dangerous. This
it's
is
an
dangerous.
artifact, so that's
Yeah.
very important. Yeah, good job, guys. Oh, we're off next week. It's Memorial Day, so you guys have fun, relax. But we'll be back on June, if it's okay with everyone, 6th.
I
Sounds
think.
good.
When do we leave from Myrtle Beach, Ben?
June 9th.
Never mind. We're good. Next weekend.
Yeah, I think we'll be down a Baba as well, so we'll figure it out after the 6th. Just how we want to do things and where you guys are at.
Just jumping on Sundays.
Yeah, well,
We
good
have a
game.
party.
Was not expecting the wedding.
We have a party on the 6th.
Do we?
The
Oh yeah.
Brooks thing.
And then just to give you an idea, we're probably after we go to the Misty Forest, probably going to Tibbs first, right?
Probably.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I was trying to figure out, like, on the map if there was one closest to where we have been at some point, because then I could get us to there, right, closer.
I know I was vague before, but I have maps underlined. I have a couple things underlined for you guys, so that I have plenty of time to get it to you. So
Okay, cool. Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Yeah. Good game. Good ending to the game on a wedding, guys.
I'm
Aw.
nervous.
So fun.
I'm going to Tibbs story arc.
That was awesome.
Yay.
Can't
Good
wait.
story arc. When do we drive back from Austin?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday?
It's like 8-hour drive.
So selfish question.
Oh no.
Because we have that party on Sunday, and then you play D&D on Saturday, so we can't do it that weekend. Unless we do Sunday morning
We'll figure it out.
or that Monday, Memorial Day Monday.
That is also true. We'll figure out. I'll let you know when we're free. We're free, and then I know some of you guys work Mondays, and so we'll figure out when we can all try to do it. And if not, we'll just have a little break, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sit down.
Awesome. Nice
Sounds
wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Ben.
And